Welcome back to another Latina Wednesday.
Woo. And these are your hosts, Jessica
and Yassi.
And we are missing our co-hosts, Karina and Joanna. Shout out to them. One had car trouble and the other one, I think she's working. If not, I don't know where she's
living her best life.
She's living her best life because she had not answered me. We all know, she never answers the phone. I called her, I text her, doesn't answer. So yeah, but I have missed you. Have you been gone one episode or two?
Two?
No,
I want to say two or one. Way. Was it one?
I think just one. But it feels like forever. I know. I'm just like so excited that I was like, yes, he's coming. Yay.
Even though it's just half of us, but we're here.
Yes, we are here and we're ready to chismear. We're ready to therapy session. We're ready for everything.
Like always. So get your coffee, get your sweet tea if you like your sweet tea. And sit down and relax and chill with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Okay, so how was your week? Your 2 weeks without, because it's technically 2 weeks.
Right.
Because it's a whole week. We're supposed to meet Friday.
And we didn't.
So then a whole week went by again. So technically it's 2 weeks that I haven't seen you.
Right now,
You look tired.
I am tired.
You look drained. Like I've never seen your... Well, I have before, but I'm just saying, like, for a while I haven't seen you like this tired.
Yes. I feel like I've aged. I've aged like a few years.
Because I feel like you're always so like... I don't know.
Put together and ready to go.
And it's just not how you look. It's just like some brightness to you. Like, I don't know how to explain.
It's dimmed.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's because I'm not in that routine, dude. I don't know if it's my autism, girl. But I am feeling out of whack since I don't have my routine going.
Yeah.
So I feel like once I'm back into everything like the way I like it, I'll be back up. I'll be energized. Because I haven't even... Okay, so... You know, like, besides doing my whole routine as a mom and whatever, and doing the job and all this thing, I do my routines. You know, like, I do my rituals, and I haven't done that. Yeah. So I really feel lost.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel out of tune. Like,
that's the word I wanted to see.
Yeah.
I wanted to use out of tune.
I am. Yeah. And I feel it. Like, you know, I'm very intuitive. I'm very, like, I'm on it, and I feel it. Lately, it's, like, shut down.
Yeah.
But it's because of the same thing where I'm not in touch with everything.
Yeah.
But
it's coming. You're coming. But yeah, like when I saw you, I felt it like immediately. I'm like, there's something there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that. It's just, you know, it's part of life, I guess. And I just had to work through it. Bump. Yeah. And then the thing is like me letting go.
Yeah.
And not being in control of certain situations.
Yeah.
Girl.
That has gotten you.
That's been a challenge.
Yeah.
And it was
you're very like you like to everything in its place, you know?
And I like to predict things. So I'm like, if this happens, I'm going to do this. And this time, as much as I wanted to be prepared. Yeah. It caught me off guard.
Yeah, and I feel like time is they just be fucking with you because then they give you a timeline and you're like, okay, and you try to like put everything in its place to make sure that you're gonna have it a certain way, then they're like, oh, you know what? Wait, no se pudo.
Yeah, and that's just fucking with me.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's just like seriously, I feel like I've grayed like 50% of my head.
Oh my God, so dramatic. Girl, I'm not gonna tell you, I had a rough couple weeks too.
I know.
And like I felt like that too. So I felt the same. Like I feel like my anxiety was up a lot. Like I feel like the time was going by so fast, but at the same time so slow. And it's just like I had a fucking I didn't quit. Yeah, right. I resigned my position at my job currently, and not that it was the best job in the world.
But you were used to that.
Me encariñé con la gente. Like you said, my routine was, like a certain way. And like, just to say bye to those people really got me emotional, because that was my first job. After my dad passed. Not make me want to cry right now. So I feel like I was very sad, very like, I gotta go to work because, one, I gotta get out of this funk, and two, I need money because I'm a very independent, ¿cómo se dice? Financially independent. Once I started being financially independent, I can't go back to like, okay, babe, can I have $5? Like, I can't. I can't. I've been like that since forever. I don't like to ask for money. Anyways, so like I had to, and it was so sad because, one, I had just lost my dad, and two, I had to leave my baby. It was very like,
it was rough on you.
It was like the hardest thing, and it wasn't like the best position that I wanted. And I'm like, fuck, but I went to college. I have an associate's degree. Like what am I doing with that job? Like how did I get here? Like, what did I even go to school for? Why am I in deuda for so much money? See, like, wait, I ended up going here.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was really hard on me emotionally, but like, I don't know, like, I feel like I was meant to be there, because I had applied for a whole different position, but I don't know, destiny was just like, bitch, you need to be here, you need to meet these people. And yeah, like, they're so funny, they would make me laugh, they made my work, like, even though it was hard, and some people are bitches, and some people are nasty, but like the certain people that I got really attached to, they were so nice, they were so funny, they would make me laugh, they would make me forget. And I feel like the year that I was there, like year and a couple months that I was there, like it made my life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Like I felt better. Like now I'm a different person.
Yeah.
So I feel like I was meant to meet those people, and they were meant to be in my life for a reason.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, so it was really hard to say bye, because even though you're like, okay, like I might not see these people for the rest of my life, like, right, because when would you ever meet these people? And like, so yeah, so it was very hard, but I'm very excited to start my new job, which I didn't give myself a big break. It was just 2 days.
I cannot with you.
It was like a weekend, because I just like, yesterday was my last day.
I would have used Monday. My PTO, babe.
Oh my god, I tried that. I tried to use my PTO, but like it happened so fast. Like, remember when I worked at the animal hospital? Yeah. I tried to use my PTO, and then I was gonna quit. Yeah. It didn't work out.
I know.
So yeah, so I had used the most that I could have, so it wasn't much in there anyways. Oh, that was, I forgot to ask. I was like, would y'all give my PTO?
Sometimes they do. I need to ask.
I'm gonna call HR on Monday, be like,
yeah, but
it's not too much, but I'm just asking.
That's yours,
right? What's another thing that I was like, so like, oh yeah, so the new job, I'm excited. I am like pumped, because it's a little bit, it's not a very like, uy, así, ¿verdad? Pero like, it's a job that I can use my brain. Yeah. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Girl, you're gonna be tired of using it.
I like that kind of stuff. Yeah. I like school. I like paperwork. I love writing. I love like all that good stuff, you know? So I loved my work at the animal hospital, but it didn't work out. I'm so sad still about it. Which was sad too, because I have gotten accustomed to those girls too, you know? They were all good girls, and they were nice to me, and you know, you kind of get used to people. And like, there was 1 or 2 bitches that were fucking with me, but you know, it is what it is. You don't
have
always,
some of that everywhere.
Yes, you can't always like everybody, and then not everybody has to like you. But yes, but this, bruh, I've been very emotional about it, and I'm just like, bueno, I'm gonna try. My vision is to move to bigger and better things, for me, for my family, because that job was very demanding. It was a job 7 days a week. Yeah. But not me, I did a whole fucking day.
I'm like, where are you going? I'm like,
so in like Christmas, you gotta work Christmas, New Year's, and Thanksgiving.
That's the second part, because that's the days that you want to be with your family,
with my kids, because you know, like I was working weekends, and I have days off on the week, and it's just so hard. So I feel like getting into a job that I can be Monday through Friday and have the weekend to my kids, that was the big blessing. And I'm like, I have to do this for my family, and I have to do this for my kids, and it's just hard, but it's I hope I see a good future for me. So yeah. So that was me, and it was a lot. I'm sorry. Es que me pierdo. Me voy por una cosa, empiezo con otra y así.
No, but
Mi
that's
ADHD.
Girl, ADHD. I feel so sorry for you.
Why? Girl, how is it you my friend? We have conversations, bitch. We have conversations, bro. And sometimes I just remember them and I'm like, bro, pobrecita Jessie, no terminamos una y yo empiezo otra.
No way. Y luego a veces me quedo clavada que I'm like, I wonder what she was going to tell me with that conversation, and she never said it.
Yeah, because I remember one thing, and then I don't know, I never thought that my brain was like that. Until I started watching TikTok.
Yeah, no, but to be honest, I never noticed it either because I just go with the flow. Like, and then you're like, bitch, and I'm like, what? And then we go into
I mean, but I feel like it's mutual because sometimes we'll be in the middle of one, but then you'll get it. You're like, oh, guess what?
Yeah.
And then we'll just forget that one and then go to another one.
We're just like, not it. Dude, but the amount of time that we go into conversations, that to me is like astonishing. Yeah. Because we can go.
Oh, bruh. And you're like, I have to leave early. I'm like, okay. Nos clavamos. Bitch, ya cuando somos, ya son las 11, 12 de la noche.
Bien noche, güey.
Bitch, what the fuck? It's because, again, we don't see each other much. Mm-hmm. You work all day. By the time you get home, you're cooking, your kids, homework, everything. Shower. So, like, we can't conversate during the week most of the time. Unless it's an emergency. Be like, bitch, I need you. Then, you know.
And then it's not like I can call you because you have different horarios.
And then me, I'm the same. Like, when you're home, you know, relax, and I'm still at work. Right. And it's just like so hard. And so when we see each other, we gotta like unleash a whole week and 2 weeks that we haven't seen each other. And let me tell you, girl, I've been needing you. I'm like, yes. I'm like, I had a text. I'm like, bro, if I cry when I see you, I'm so sorry. I'm just warning you. But I think I'm out of the crying phase, so.
Girl, you need to, because you need to relax.
You can see it. You can sell it. You can see it. Mm-hmm. Like, this girl needs a good cry, because I've cried a little bit, but it's not.
It's okay to cry. Sometimes you just have to let it go. Those are things that you need to let it go.
You know, like, I cry too much.
Yeah, but no, I think that's one thing that we need to understand, that when we cry is because our body wants to release it. Yeah. And the thing that you need to understand by that is, like, when you cry it out, you don't keep on rethinking. You just let it out and let it go.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's one thing that I learned this week, that I live in my past too much. Mm-hmm. That, like, I don't let go. Like, I keep them. Like, I'm a hoarder. Repeat. Like, I'm a hoarder when it comes to stuff, but emotionally, I'm a hoarder too. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know that until this last week, that I'm like, okay, bro, like, why do I keep thinking about different things, or like different parts of my life that I need to let go, and I don't. So that was my mission with the big moon. Oh, there was a full moon, guys, a big blue full moon. So supposedly it's very important, and I'm not into the fucking too much, but lately I've been very like. And you guys know that I've been having this relationship with the moon and the ocean. And like, when I knew there was a full moon, because I really wanted to go to the beach that day. But nomás no se me hizo. But that's how, by researching when was the next full moon, and you came to find out about that one. And I even texted her. I'm like, girl, don't forget to make your moon water. Bro, I went into a fucking rabbit hole about the moon water.
Oh, really?
Yes, bitch. Like, I was like, yes. I just went through videos and videos and videos and videos. You do everything with it, girl. With the moon water, bro. And I was like, bro, I don't have clear containers. Bitch, I put like 6 water bottles outside. Let's get that wrapping. And I'm like, and I just sat out there and I put all my purposes, everything that I wanted to let go and everything that I wanted to like add to my life from here on out, from that day pues to on out. And yeah, I've been drinking my little moon water like slowly but surely. I don't want to gastármela. So that next day I chug the one whole water bottle. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drink my purposes the next day. But after that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use it gradually. I don't want it all to go away.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I went through this whole thing, and I'm just like, okay, like, and I just speak my purposes to the moon, to the universe, to the water, and I don't know. I hope it works. And I heard it's really witchy, which scared me a little bit.
Why?
But the same, I don't know. I don't want to be witchy. I believe in God.
You can believe in God and be
witchy.
It's not being witchy. It's more like it's like a ritual.
And like, so you know, it's just in the roots, I feel.
It is.
Because it's part of our culture.
If you really think about it, if you're okay, I think it applies to any person that has a home.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you cook, what do you think you're doing?
You're making a food?
You're cooking, right? You're making dinner. But what do you think you're doing?
I don't know.
We're doing rituals.
With our food?
¿Qué le pones a la comida?
Spices.
Herbs, right?
And spices.
When you're doing rituals, ¿qué usas?
Herbs and spices.
You use that. How do you get to when you make a good ass food, when you really put your effort, like, I'm gonna make this for my kids, and it's gonna come out bomb as fuck, and they're gonna love it. Why? Because you're putting your intuitions in it.
You're right.
And what do? You mix in tu pimienta,
you take garlic. Your time and you make it with love, and you're like, te lo imaginas.
Sí.
Yeah.
And then the kids eat it, or your man eats it, and
they're like, "Oh my God, te quedó bien bueno." You're right.
That's because why you're feeding all the good intentions. You had good intentions making this food, so now you're feeding them good intentions that came from you.
You're so right.
Yes.
Si cuando haces de comer enojada y no te sale bien.
Sí, güey.
Y like los niños no les gusta.
Have you heard that saying de cuando dice, esta pinche salsa salió picosa? Estaba enojada. Yeah, because sometimes whatever you put into it, that goes into your food. That's what you're feeding energetically. What can we say?
Yeah,
and your intuitions are going in it. So you have to, even when you're cooking, even when you're cleaning, the moon water, girl, my moon water is special to me. If I have moon water and when I'm doing my cleaning, I include that into my cleaning. Yes, while you're cleaning, you're putting all these good intentions and removing what you need to remove. So anything that you do in your household to keep it like it starts from you.
Yeah.
So it's not being witchy. It's just part of us as it just comes within us, to be honest, you know. Like, don't look at it like you're a witchy person and you can't believe in God. You can definitely believe in God, girl.
You can. And like, girl, when I start thinking about like things like that and then the universe, and bitch, I go through a hole in my head where I'm just like, bro, why are we in this world? Like what is our purpose? We have no purpose, because if you think about it, because if you think about it, like it's so weird that we have to pay mortgage, that we have to fucking pay bills. Like, why?
We don't have to.
We technically don't, but we need to.
You see, that's the mentality that we get ourselves into. We fall into the loop of like,
we have to live
in a certain way to be part of society. Yeah. It's not about trying to live in society. You have to put a purpose to your life and where you see yourself. Yeah. That's the one thing that I think as I'm getting older, I'm learning. Realizing that I don't have to be a part of society or be a certain way or look in a certain way or live a certain way. You don't have to. Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, it has to come to a point where you need to make yourself happy, because like you said, we're only here temporarily. Yeah. And we're not here for that long. Yeah. You can live even shorter if you're not having a good lifestyle, or cuando te toca, güey. Sí. So you have to put it in your head how you want to live your life. You don't have to live the way you think you're gonna. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. So, but I'm glad that you're getting yourself in that routine of ritual.
Like, even when it comes to like you said, cleaning my house. Si no si no tengo esa intención, siento que estoy haciendo lo mismo. Y me gana mi ADHD. Porque, like, empiezo en un lugar y, like, y me... Like, empiezo... Let's say que empiezo en la cocina. Voy a meter algo a mi cuarto y luego empiezo a mi cuarto. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta go back. Dejo mi cuarto a medias. Y así estoy. But, like, when I feel like... When I have good intentions and I have to, even in the small span... Like, this living room, it looks decent. But, bitch, it was a mess. Like, there was toys... hasta donde no. And like my kitchen was just full of shit because you know you get to a certain place where everybody puts their shit on top of stuff. And I'm just like, and I was telling my partner, I was like, bro, like all that you need is to put things where they go. Like it's not even like dirty or anything like that. It's just you need, and then I started doing it. I'm like, oh, it didn't even take that long. And I'm
you're surprising yours.
Yeah, like if I have the intention and I like I know, I don't know how to explain it, but the point is that helps.
Yeah,
you know, like helps me calm myself down. Because when I do it like así sin ganas or like very very fast, like es cuando me pasa eso.
Yeah,
cuando mi cerebro está como everywhere,
having a hard time catching up.
Yeah. And like when I set out an intention and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this because you know I have company coming and like it doesn't even take me that long.
Yeah.
Like, I just had to tidy up. And it's just like, bruh, like, if I could have done this earlier. You know?
You should have,
Yeah, but it's just like, I have to, like, center myself and, like, have the intention. The good intention. Because at the end of the day, you can have the intention. But if you si nunca lo haces, nada, pues no te va a dar. No me va a salir bien.
Right.
And then it's just like, I noticed that today. Like, I'm like, damn, that shit. Like, I recogí rápido, se ve decent. Like, you know, like... Damn. Yeah, hasta yo me sorprendí, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, I feel like that's something that it has helped me.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, just, like, bringing to light, it's like an alcoholic. Sí. Once you know you have a problem, like, you fucking talk about it and you bring it out, and now you know you have that problem. Yeah. And you try to like fix it, or you try to like every time you catch doing something, they're like thinking about a piece of my past or just wanting to do something like that. I'm like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you need to move on.
It's como, I don't know if you ever learned that trick at school. Cuando, I forgot what the class was. I think you took it too. It was the way, igual como the way you envision yourself in the future and how to like mentally snap yourself out of negativity. They make you put a rubber band on, and every time that you think about a negative
like something even
even if you say something negative, you snap yourself with the rubber band, you know, and like think about something, say bad something, como thinking about it, saying something or doing something bad, snap, and then your brain automatically starts reacting like don't say
that and don't think about that because it causes pain.
Exactly.
I think that comes like with something that I do now. Okay, so every time that I know I'm gonna get something that hurts, I pinch myself somewhere else. Like let's say when I'm gonna get like blood drawn, I always pinch myself on the other hand. Or like I pinch my fingers. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, or like I'll scratch myself so I think about the pain somewhere else.
So you don't think about the pain
won't hurt as bad as I feel like I'm coming.
Yeah, you know that is true though.
It does. It helps me every fucking time.
Okay, so I always suffer from back pain. Like that's ever since my car accident, my back pain is horrible.
Yeah.
So
which most of the time you do it silently. I've never heard you come, and that's one thing that we're talking, I'm sorry for interrupting, I noticed that you never complain. Rarely complain about your back, anything that's happening to you. I feel like you don't complain.
I don't complain.
You're not a complainer. Te puede doler algo?
Yeah.
Y no.
When I do start complaining is because it's really there.
Because you look tired, but if I don't bring it up, you don't bring it up. You don't come and be like, bitch, I'm tired. And I'm a complainer. I complain I'm tired all the fucking time. Bitch, me duele acá. Ay, me duele el dedo. Ay, me duele la panocha. Ay, me duele. Todo que me duele, I have to say it out loud. Pero tú no, like I've noticed since I've met you.
I don't complain too.
No,
I don't notice that. I mean, I
have
like
to pull it out of you. Like I have to make a conversation, and then I have to like tell you, hey, like you know, like what's going on or something like that.
And then I mention it.
I feel you are unloading on me, like to me. But other than that, I feel like you're very like
to myself.
Yeah, and I never find out if it hurts or not.
Yeah,
or anything of
like it shocked me that you didn't know about my eye issues.
I know, because you never said anything, and we don't talk about it. Because every time that since the day that I've met you, you wear glasses.
Yeah.
So we don't talk about it. Like it's not like, bitch, how was your eye doctor appointment?
How's your eyesight going, girl?
You don't. Again, you don't share. I share. I overshare. So I'm like, bitch, I go to the doctor. I'm even sharing with the fucking results with your ass. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck does this mean? Bitch, hey, tú no. You're not. I have to pull everything out of you.
But I don't know what it is. It's just like, I feel like it's not I don't know how to tell you. Like, I feel like people already have their issues and you don't I don't want to add to it or bring it up because one is I don't like people
feel sorry for you
for feeling sorry for me. One, two, I don't want them like if it's something bad like like for them to worry or my constant fear is because I don't want my fear to get to me.
Yeah.
So if I know that the other person knows and I know that they might not handle it well or hearing constant like, hey, and what about this? Are you okay? Yeah. Like that's going to get to me.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's weird because I am like that. I just keep it
to yourself. Like, so your eye thing really got me from surprise. I was like, bitch, I stay up nights thinking about it. I'm just like, no fucking way did she just tell me that? Right,
and she just unloaded this on me.
Yeah, like I'm just like, but it's not bad. Like I don't feel bad for you. I feel sad. Yeah, and I feel like
I don't want you to feel sad.
I know, but it's just a natural feeling for me because I love you so much, and I can't imagine one day going to that extent. To get to that point. But obviously, I try to like no, but that's not gonna happen. Like I try to like put it in me for you to be like everything's gonna be fine because I feel even me, I'm a negative bitch. But I feel like by me saying it's going to happen or like feeling bad for you, I feel like it's going to bring it to you. You know, like I'm just adding more, like adding
You're trying to put positivity that is going to be okay. And then
because I want that for you. And I feel like if I bring it out, the universe is going to suck it into you. Yeah. I don't explain it. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I got that. I got from that, and I try not to think about it. It's just like a little folder in the back
that is just there that you know,
and then I put a bubble around it that everything's gonna be fine.
Right.
Because I just anyway. So but I noticed that about you.
Yeah.
Right now, like literally.
Yeah. Yeah. So back to that.
Back to your
pain.
back.
So when I was when I was pregnant with my son, my back pain was crazy, horrible because so much weight on me, right?
Yeah.
So when I went into labor, because it was like natural labor, no epidural, no nothing,
which I still shook it.
Girl, talk about that. Did I have back pain?
No.
Why? Because I was having so much fucking contractions.
Yeah.
Birthing is like insane.
Yeah.
So back pain gone. I remember. I'm like, what the fuck happened to my back pain? No, because the pinche back pain was like, the pain from back pain was nothing compared to the pain of giving birth.
Yeah.
So it kind of like, ¿cómo se dice eso? It kind of like
inverted the pain from one. Your brain took control and be like, okay, that's not important right now. So como que se te olvida. No es que se te olvide, pero like, I don't know how the brain works. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So it kind of like your body cannot sense
the pain. It senses a bigger pain.
It always takes in the bigger pain. And it, you know, whatever other pain that you were having, that's nothing. Yeah. Igual, like when you have, like I remember when I had the car accident.
Yeah.
I was in so much back pain that I didn't feel any other bruises on my body. Like, they would say, oh, pero no estás sore de tu body. No, it was all centered in my back. I get my lower back. That's where I had the constant horrible pain.
Yeah.
So I didn't felt soreness in my hands and my legs, my feet. Yeah. And I even had like kind of glass cuts, like little cuts in my face and in my arm. But I didn't feel it porque even tienes una cortadita y te arde, it bothers you. I didn't even feel that. It was just the back pain. Yeah. But it's crazy. It's just like, I don't know what it is, but, you know, our body is made so magically that, you know, it's very mysterious. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know how that is. Because that's how I deal with my pain. So then I've been thinking, like, when I feel sad or stuff like that, I'm like, I wonder if I can do that. If I can be like, okay, let me focus on something like the rubber band trick, right? Like you just brought up, and I'm like, damn, like I should work onto that because, you know, like lately I've just been like that. Like I said, it's been a rough week. But yeah,
you know, when I have right now when I'm going through my stuff, like just that I know I'm at a whack.
Yeah,
I try to focus more on ritual stuff, like focus on, you know me, like I'm always trying to find out like natural ways and all of that. So even though I'm not feeling it and I'm not there intuitively because I'm just blocked out because I don't have that right now. But I still try to like tune in and find out more about us and who we are. So I think that helps. Like me hearing somebody talk about it, it helps me kind of ease my out of whackness. Right now because I can't do it. But hearing it that somebody else is doing and that it's working and that it does this, it does that, it helps me. It soothes me. I'm like, So like, you know, even if you cannot talk to yourself positive, then hear something. Just hearing somebody else talk about it and how they bring that out, that's gonna help you automatically. You're gonna just pick up on positivity and how to stay positive and manifesting, even though you're not able to do it at this time. You get me? It's just surrounding yourself with it and you're just gonna soak it up automatically.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like lately I've been trying that. Like I've been trying to, like I said, I started with the moon thing. But before that, I feel like I've started with having this ritual with the moon and the ocean. And like every time that I feel, because let me tell you, I've had anxiety before, but I don't think I've had it this bad. Because I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like my chest was like so tight. And I'm just like, why do I feel like this? Like hasta como que I would get a flush of hotness, and I'm like, bruh,
it was anxiety attacks that you were having.
And I'm just like, again, like I like to complain, but this one I was just like, what the fuck? Like I don't think I've had this before. Like I've been anxious before, but not like this. So it's trying to be normal,
right?
And try to like be myself, but internally I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And like just trying to like think about positive stuff and like this will pass. It's just right now, this second, I'm going through this,
and which is fine. I think even though it's hard, like I feel like you probably need to go through this so you can learn something about yourself.
Oh yeah, and move for on. Sure.
Because you're very hard on yourself, and you need to stop. Because también I understand that you didn't like a certain part of you of who you were.
Or
I understand
who I didn't notice.
Exactly.
Because I promise I didn't notice at the time. I was like, just living my life.
But that's what happens with everybody.
Yeah.
You're so you're so accustomed to keeping up with everything that you don't notice what you're doing wrong, or you don't notice
that what I'm doing is wrong.
You don't notice those bad habits. So you actually having this situation come up, at least you're noticing it. That's the positive side. But then again, don't beat yourself up because you're not a bad person.
I try to tell myself I'm not a bad person.
You're not. And to be honest, sí, okay, como quien dice que que tire la primera piedra, or what's the saying? Like
the person who is free of sin, throw the first rock or something.
Throw the first rock, bitch. Who the fuck is gonna throw a fuck rock? Like, you know, everybody got shit.
Me, because
okay, no, you need to stop putting yourself. I understand. I understand where you're coming from, and I understand that completely, and I agree with you.
Yeah,
but you're not a bad person,
and I need to let it go.
And it wasn't as bad as you're putting it out.
Yeah,
it's not. Okay, because, girl.
It's not okay. It's not as bad as I put it, but I feel like I need to be hard on myself to remember, to know the feeling, how I felt.
You need to be hard on yourself, but that doesn't give anybody else permission to give you a hard time. That's when I'm like,
draw the line,
bitch. I drew it and I pasé un pinche serrucho over and cut that shit up. No, bitch. No, ma'am. Nobody's gonna come in here trying to play games. No, ma'am.
But yeah, and it just was very hard for me, right? So yeah, so I feel like I need to be more intuitive with myself, to notice things more, and like, I don't know, I feel like nunca terminas de aprender, nunca aprendes de reconocer quién eres, because
no, and we're all made of mistakes, all of us. None of us are different. All of us completely parejito. Nobody's being a fucking saint over here. You know, like some bitches have issues taking care of kids. Some bitches don't. You know, like it's a lot of shit out there. Yeah. So I understand. We need to learn to be better people.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to accept that.
I promise.
But don't give anybody else permission to come in and judge you. You do your own judging.
Yeah.
You know what you did wrong, and you're gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you don't take no bullshit from anything, because seriously, other people have done stupider shit, badass shit.
Yeah.
So, girl, no, ma'am. Not gonna let it happen. Not here, not today.
Yeah. So, I'm like, oh my god, thank God I have Yessie as my ¿cómo se dice? My cheerleader, because it literally was a rough week for me, and not just like that, but I feel like in every aspect of my life, because I'm changing my job, and
you're having a lot of changes.
Yeah, and it's just like learning that about myself, and then trying to see that was wrong and try to correct myself, and then try to like be normal. I don't know.
Be normal.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as being normal.
I know, especially if you're me.
But I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
That you're making changes, and that's something that is gonna make you feel better.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I'm happy. That if it's gonna make you happy and see the light, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't be as hard as you are being to yourself.
I'm trying.
You need to love yourself
more. Yeah, and that's one thing that I work on every fucking day. I feel like every day I have to remind myself, like, to do one thing that makes me laugh or makes me happy, or like, but yeah.
Sometimes at this time, something that's gonna make me very happy is a 10-minute nap. But
for you,
for me,
give it a whole 24 hours.
Girl, I can do. If you give me 48, I'll sleep 48. No lie. If you tell me sleep and all the chores are gonna be good, or everything that you have in that list is gonna be taken care of, girl, you definitely
sleep.
Yes, ma'am. You're gonna find me sleeping.
What? I knew you liked your sleep, but I'm like,
I love
48 hours.
Yes, ma'am.
I wonder.
Yes, ma'am. I've done it. I've slept 24 hours. Yes, ma'am.
What the hell?
That was the best thing in my life. I think I did it when after I had my son. Like, not right after, but it took a while. Like, or while I was pregnant with my son. One of those two. I think it might have been pregnant with my son because I wouldn't have been that foofy-doofy sleeping through. Yeah. But I think I was pregnant with my son, and girl, that was the best
time of your life.
Time of my life.
So it has come to the end of this episode. I'm so sad. Why? So sad it's ending. I just have so much else to talk about. And yeah, so sad.
Don't be sad. We're gonna have many more conversations.
Yeah, and it's funny because
they're gonna get better.
Oh my god, what should we talk about? And then sometimes I feel like when it's very, very planned, not planned, but when we have like, oh, we should talk about this. Yeah. It goes, but it doesn't go as much as when we just go with it.
Because we just release whatever we have in our hearts.
You're right.
And we're releasing. We're sending good energy out there.
Yes. All the good energy for all our followers.
Talking about energy and sleeping. You know, I think... okay, so you know how when you told me your whole breakdown that you were having? Yes. And that I woke up and they're like, apparently you couldn't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So my brain was, and that's the thing I couldn't explain to you. So I think I was having just like one of my little episodes because I just started replaying stuff in my head. Yeah. And like me. yes, but no. I started como playing scenario. My head started playing scenarios. I don't know what it was telling me. I don't know if it was giving me something that you lived. I don't know. But it was the awkwardest shit ever. And I could see like every person in that scenario in my dream or my head. I don't know what I was having. And talk about that. Wow. That's what made me wake up, because while I saw myself with this certain person, because I was fucking livid. Yeah. You know, I was pissed. Not at you. I know, not at you, but at the whole situation and at that, the way it just went off. I remember, like, everything that I wrote down, literally, I had it happened while I was having this episode. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. It was a dream. So my body automatically woke up. And that everything that was there, it was given to me.
That is I don't know. It sounds crazy, huh? Because when I woke up, we had this whole conversation. We were on the phone for like an hour and something, maybe almost 2 hours. And I was just telling you, and I was just like having this feeling, and all I can do is just like, because I just reacted because I just wanted everything to go away. Like, I was just like, I can't deal with this. Like, this is too much for me. Like, I just need to get away. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So I reacted poorly. And then when I spoke to you, when you texted me, I'm like, can we talk? Because I just too much to write. Right. So we started talking, and you started getting me in trouble. You're like, stop it. And I'm just like, but I need to do things by myself, even though it might be the wrong way, but I don't like to ask for help. I just like to get everything out of my way and like just, you know, como dijiste, flight mode?
You went into fight mode.
Surviving mode, basically.
Yeah, surviving mode.
And then when we were talking, and girl, that's, you know, I was already having these anxieties, and then like, I was like, girl, no voy a poder dormir porque ya, like, yo soy así. Mi cerebro siempre va como 1000 millas por hora. My thoughts are very loud. Girl, lately I've been having loud ass motherfucking thoughts. I think ya va como 2 meses que I catch myself yelling at myself internally. Like, because I feel like not everybody talks in their head, but most people talk to themselves in their head, right? Your thoughts, you speak them all out, and like anything. And I feel like for some reason I noticed that my thoughts were very loud. So that day, like, after I told you, I was like, no voy a poder dormir. Like, it's just everything keeps coming to me like así como flashes, right? So it was so weird because I finally, after like hours, like literally maybe like an hour before I woke up to go to work, I passed out. And I woke up and I saw a message of you at 3 a.m. And it's so weird because 1, you go to sleep early, and 2, what the fuck, you've never been awake around that time. And so then that's when I didn't text you right away because it was too early, but then when I texted you, I was like, apparently you couldn't sleep either. And that's when you were telling me, you were like, girl, like, I wrote something and I needed to show you, because that's how, well, you told me that. Not exactly like that, but you know, you told me like, that's what I woke up and I felt, so I wrote it down. And I was just like, oh my God, like, I couldn't believe it, because I'm telling you, you sleep beautifully. So I was shocked. And then, so yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised too, the way it came out.
Yeah.
And it was more vivid when it happened. I wish I could tell you what I saw.
Yeah.
Because it was very vivid. Again, I don't know if something that you already went through it, or it was just my head playing what you were playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that came.
That's so weird. And so, yeah, and I felt, and when I read that, and I felt it in my heart, and I was like, okay, yeah, this was the perfect thing to say. It's a perfect thing to do. And, you know, and I never questioned it, because it made sense and it fit.
Yeah.
So that made me, like, I kept having anxiety, but what you wrote down, it definitely helped me ease a little bit. Yeah. And be like, everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Like, I'm just gonna have to, like, ride this wave of anxiety. And like, every time that I felt it, I'm like, it will pass. Give it a few minutes, and you're gonna be fine. Like, and like, just, you know, try to, like, not to overthink it. Yeah, because I am an overthinker.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, this is a lesson for everybody. I think when we're in unhappy situations, I understand, you know, that you...
My son is so loud. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. It's not even that, but it's the way I'm trying to explain it. It's like, when we're in unhappy situations, we tend to go and lash out, right? And that's understandable, because we're human. But sometimes you have to know why you're lashing out. Yeah. Why? Okay, I'm hurt. I feel betrayed. Yeah. And then you have to come back and think about it. Yeah. Okay, so what am I going to do in order not to go through this? What am I going to do so I won't feel this pain again? You know, sometimes we have to put ourselves first and love ourselves and learn who you are, and really pull yourself out of that uncomfortable place that you're in, whichever place you, even if it was your fault that you got yourself into it. Yeah. Pull yourself out, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Yeah. I as much as I told you, you know, it's going to be all right. Yeah. Did it work? No. You have to do the job. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you have to love yourself. Nobody's going to love you the same. I love you. Yeah. I love you very much, but I can't go in your head and tell you I love you and stop. Yeah. So only you can do that. Yeah. You know, it goes with anybody. Yeah. You know, like, you need to put yourself first. Yeah. You know,
that's very important.
Yep. So it's just a lesson that we need to go through, and we'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, apparently my son is very happy, so everything's having the time of his life. Yes, girl, he's so happy. So I just need to, like, live his life.
Yes, we need to go by
live through him.
Yeah. But this was a lovely episode. It was very intuitive. Yes. And we need to tune into our surroundings, our energy. Everything has energy. Yes. Everything carries energy, whether you believe it or not. Yeah. If you don't believe me, then go hang out with that person you don't like. You're gonna come out angry with the fucking headache. That's bad energy. Yeah. So again, you know, love yourself, put yourself in good situations. Yes. And
learn from your mistakes, because I feel like that's one thing that I've been learning. I'm like, learn from my mistakes and move the fuck on. Yeah. Yep. So with that, don't forget to follow us on all social medias at Ready or Not Latinas.
And tune in to Spotify and Amazon
Music. Be
Music.
like Maxie.
And be happy. Definitely. All right, guys. We love you. Bye. Bye.